All right, wind's starting to pick up as normal, so I'll just try and get through this real quick. But if you can't tell by now, this is a Draco 7.62 by 3.9. This is the full size Draco, which was a 12-inch barrel. Um, so it's like a AK platform, whatever, however, everybody. I'm gonna be honest, AKs suck. Um, Compared to an AR, there's just no beating an AR. But I'll go ahead and talk about this a little bit. I get it; it's a pistol, it's not a full size, but I mean, this damn thing. Look up the weight. I think the weight alone is about the same as what an AR is. It's close to 7 pounds, just the way it was. It did come with wood furniture, the wood handguard, and the I don't remember if this was wood or cheap plastic, but I know this was wood when I got it, and I swapped it out for some Magpul handguard, and then I also had a Magpul grip, and then I went with the U.S. Palm because I thought it looked better and it feels better, and it is better. Um, I ended up having a thread protector on the end of this, and it just would shoot out fireballs, and it was freaking loud and annoying. So I ended up getting this 3 prong flash hider or whatever the hell it is. And I got a buddy that I train with. Adaptive Firearms, their store is Disruptive, whatever, in Tucson. So I went down there. They helped me put it on. I also trained with Adaptive Firearms Institute to learn how to run the AK. Um, I mean, they are fun and all, but they're just not better. Um, so the iron sights, you got the rear leaf spring flip up deal, whatever, and then you have to get this zeroed, and you got to get that damn tool to move the front freaking whatever sight up and down, and then you got to push it side to side. So there is no movement like in the AR. You do a lot of up and down for elevation up front, and then you use the rear to adjust your windage. Well, that's all done with the front pin or whatever, and I don't even have that damn tool. The Finding even a cheap one, it's like $50, and then it's a pain in the ass to freaking push this. See how this is sticking out right there, and this is in or flush. So pushing that in and out. I mean, this thing was way off when we went to zero it with the irons. So my irons are zeroed, but I went ahead and I wanted to run an optic on there. So this is just a cheap optic, but I spent the money on the Midwest Industries little adapter that mounts to the side, and then it's only for certain optics, like it's the aim point, whatever footprint. This one just happened to match it. Um, and then so this is just another issue. So this doesn't just bolt on magically. I had to drill and tap the side of the receiver to put the stupid adapter on there to hold this on there. So I mean that sucked. So I mean, everybody says it's just as good as, or it's better, and blah blah blah. You gotta buy the damn AK Draco, whatever the hell you're getting. Then you still gotta spend hundreds of dollars to get it to where like the same way an AR would be. I mean, this thing sucks. I mean, you're not even gonna, you can't just hit the safety with your thumb. I mean, you have to come across and sweep down for off, and then up for safe, for fire, off. And I know they make those attachments where it's a little bit, it sticks out right here so you can use your finger, but then again, you're buying something more to put it on there. And then these things are just so whack. I mean, they're so out of spec. When you get your mags, you got to fit your mags. Not all mags. I mean, you could say, oh, the so and so mags are the best mags. Nah, man, these things aren't even to spec. So you end up having to either file some of this down, sand some of this down, or sand your mags. So again, a lot more work. And then mag changes with this thing. It's a pain in the ass. You know, put some, it hurts your fingers after a while. Start running that shit all day. Uh, so yeah, I mean, these things are, the mags never just go in and out. If yours does, I'm sure, but I mean, majority of them, you got to do some fitment. Even putting this guard on was a pain in the ass. I had to do a little fitting to get it on there. But let's see what else. Yeah, when you go to take it apart to clean it, freaking it's dirty in there. It's just disgusting. Just grease all over your hands from all the blowback in there, whatever. Everything's just contained in there. It's just nasty. I did add this sling to use as a 2-point, so I got this attachment that goes in between the grip and the receiver, just so I could hook on. I would like to have a brace on there, but unfortunately that's probably not possible right now. So maybe SBR one day and this would be a little bit better, or getting a full-size AK. It's still heavier. I mean, it's a lot heavier than an AR, and then the rounds are twice the weight. So you figure a magazine with 30 rounds of 7.62 by 39 and 30 rounds of 5.56 or 223, you figure that magazine's almost twice the weight. So if you're carrying several mags of that around, good luck. It's a lot of weight. But I mean, these things are fun and all that jazz. And the ammo at one point was cheaper. As of right now, to this day, I think I was checking, it's the same as 223 5.56, or I think it was even more. I think I was able to find 1,000 rounds of 223 for under $400, like maybe 370-ish, and then this 1,000 rounds of this was over $400. It was like 425, 450, maybe. And you're looking at brass 223 ammo versus steel case, whatever the hell, garbage. That these were made to run garbage ammunition, and that's the only thing I've ever put in. I've never put brass through it. I don't know why the hell I'd waste my money on brass 7.62 by 39. This thing was built for garbage, so that's what I put in it. And this is one of the Romanian ones. It's yeah, Romanian, made in Romania, yada yada, whatever. So this was one of the, I've had this for a long time, several years, 6-7 years, something like that. Got a decent deal on it. Just kind of wanted one. Didn't want a full-size AK because they're so freaking big. They're so damn heavy. The argument is always that they're super reliable. I mean, I don't know. That's debatable. You still got to clean anything you have. That shit ain't gonna run forever, especially with all that garbage in there. So I mean, I don't think these are the old thinking is gone away. So the old problems we had with the ARs aren't what we're having now. They're super reliable now, and the old thinking about these, I mean, these things are still around. Yeah, but you can't just neglect it and think it's just gonna run forever. You still have to. I mean, I've got a couple thousand rounds through this, maybe 3 at most, and I've cleaned it 2 or 3 times, and I kind of was messing with it last night, and my freaking hands looked like I was like changing my oil with no gloves or something. It was so nasty on there. It just I don't know, but I don't know. I kind of want to get a full size one sometimes, but I really don't know what the point is. They're fun to have, like I said, but would I ever take that or an AK over an AR? Nah, no. Especially with the whole shit hits the fan, or your last gun or whatever. I mean, I just wouldn't. Um, there's probably more ARs in this country than there are these. So if I needed parts or something, I'm sure it'd be easier. It's going to be a lot easier to get parts and maintenance and help and ammo for an AR in this country than it would be with these. If there's an estimated 40 million pistol braces in this country, I would think that the majority of them are going on AR pistols, not these. So I think I would just stick with the AR platform. But that being said, this thing is still fun, but it's just too heavy, too much recoil. You got to do too much to it to tune it to run it. The ones that people are really having a lot of fun with, they're not even running 7.62 by 3.9. They're running 5.45, or they've converted to a 5.56 2.23. So I mean, yeah, like I said, I'll probably keep it, obviously, but I don't know. It's still a pain in the ass. It's just fun to learn a little bit about it, play with it a little bit. But other than that, it's just a freaking. This thing is just. It's just a little. It's just a little tank. So I mean, it'll probably still shoot, but whatever. So yeah, let me know what you think. AK guys, Draco guys, AR guys. Would you keep something like this? Run something like this? Do something different to it? I don't know, but well, hope you enjoyed the video, and probably won't get into this one anymore. But all right, thanks.